Alright, I'm back.
We got us a runner.
The 27th. Second recording for today. I just got back from a very good friend. The only person I would truly call a friend in my whole life. Jack Steinfeld. Very, very good friend. He bought him another car and he was showing it off, and it's a very nice car. He did really good. A 2004 Cadillac CTS, I believe it's called, for $3,500. It's the second owner. I mean, he's the third owner. With 110,000 miles or something like that. I mean, and it's really nice. Very nice. I mean, it's not for me, but it's nice. Anyhow, I can't hear myself think. Let me turn this down. Alright, let's figure out where in the heck I'm at. What I was doing. I think I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do this, but I said I would have to go mine clay. Right? But I'm so happy. Look at my Argyle farms are working. Yay! They're all working except for that one. The very first one I built. You know, the one I had to move over. It's still not working. I wonder if I took that villager out again. This would make the third time though. If I take that villager out, the bad one, and bring in a brand new one, would that fix it? But if I'm going to do that, what I think I would do is take all the villagers out this time. Because that's all I've done the past two times, is just take the bad one out. There could be one in there causing the other one to go bad, right? So if I do try it again, I'm going to take them all out. You know, just drop them down, let them run around, do what the hell they want to do, and just bring fresh, brand new ones in there. That might fix it. You know? But anywho, well, that's running. We're going to let that continue running. And I need it. I really want to do that. I like that. That right there. I like that. I mean, it don't look good building wise here. I'm not talking about doing that all the way down. At least up in that area. You see? But in order for me to settle, because I think I'm going to settle on that, I'm going to do it, period, no matter what. And I'll work around that design. So that's going to be my major building block, is starting from after I build that. Then I can figure out how I want the rest of it to look. So I think that's the way I'm going to, you know, use my thinking on this one. Right? And see, it won't affect nothing about them spawning because it's under the glass. As long as it doesn't come out past the glass, we're good. Everything has to stay within these blocks. Nothing can be built on the outside. Nothing. Not even one block. Alright. So, or any blocks away from that. You see? Right there. So, anyhow, I need to go find some clay. And see, I don't go clay hunting or mining that often, so I don't know. Damn, I need another box, don't I? It's getting crazy over here. Oh. Yeah, I need to show off something. I can do that right now too, actually. Hang on, let me make some. That's why I got all these blocks. Let's put these up and I'll just use these three. Because I might do some of that right now. Let's put my ladder there. A sign. It's time to empty. It's time to get empty. I need to take that back with me. Okay, I need to. So make these. I'm thinking about going with that floor. I'm thinking. And I'll show you what I mean. As soon as I get some sleep. I just might have to watch something else. I don't think I want to watch Madagascar. So, let's see, you got trimmers. Let's see if there's anything good on the dead files today. If it's just something I've already seen, I might change it. Anyhow, let me go find that flooring. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Damn, this is lagging. We're here. If it stops lagging, yeah. All right, see how I've done the floor here so far. Now, do I got the carts at her or what? Anyhow, I'm thinking about making the floor like this.
Legitimate paranormal activity, or can it be debunked?
So, have you had experiences in the house?
I don't know. I might keep all that wood down through here, maybe.
Okay, like what?
I was scratched once.
But I'm thinking about stopping the walk from there. Just say that's my stairs.
Okay, so you
Whoops, shit, get out of there.
There's an attic door that's 6-8 feet away from our bedroom.
And using full blocks.
Occasionally,
because I don't like seeing that gap. I don't like that. And I might go all the way down with it since you can see through the glass. You know, just bring it all the way down one block along the wall.
So what if Amy does tell you guys
So I'm thinking, but that'll be the answer if I want the floor being this way. Once I get that built, you know.
There's a dead lady who's all in black. This is her house.
Now, where'd you come from?
She's pretending that
See, I burnt all of the iron golems that were down here. I just dumped lava on them. He could have came from out there.
Her walking around, they would hear her laughing.
Anything in this one?
Yelling.
Yep.
The lady that's all in black,
Yep.
she likes this area. So I
But
think
what
the
I'm
living-
thinking I need to do is go mining for some clay.
There's a threat.
Because I have no clay. I can't make those bricks that I want to make.
She's afraid of being arrested. She's trying to keep people away so she won't be banned.
So let's put these right here.
So, Chris, I was talking to Mom earlier. She's convinced that your personality's changed since you moved here. You agree with that at all?
No, I think theirs have.
Okay, so you think that your parents are the ones who changed. What do you mean?
There's water out here. Surely I can find some down there, right?
And I can't take it anymore.
It's funny because that's what they're saying about you.
Yeah.
Huh.
Paranormal activity that's going on in the house. Do you believe it's happening to your mom?
I don't disbelieve it, but I haven't experienced any of it.
You've had no experiences at all.
Nothing. Not a single one.
So you're not been trying to be like, oh, nothing happens to me.
No. I've been here longer than anyone. I've been here more often than anyone, and I have not experienced anything.
But you do believe your mom's going through something.
Yeah, I believe that. I don't know why she lied.
You know, talking to your mom, she was saying is how she was worried about you.
Most people should be worried about her.
I still need to build the overflow.
The dead lady does look in home.
This thing will get working
She's
eventually.
bothering somebody in here, a living person. This is not good. She's reaching
I
down,
keep stopping and
grabbing
doing other shit.
and literally sucking the life out of them.
Is this living person or
I mean, I can wait on doing that right now, building.
That person thinks they're having
But
an
my main issue is I want to put a damn roof over this.
but it's not.
You know? That's my main issue. Before I get this working, because I still got to come back And I've got to program all of these
Something
to,
always bothers
you know,
me.
bring something up
I'll go
here.
up there.
So I'm going to be
I'll put
going
you
to
out
every
there.
one of
I
these
feel that.
eventually and programming every single one.
Okay, anything else
And
happen
then
to you
going
while
downstairs, making sure that item is
There was
programmed
4
for that
squash parks
item
and they're about this long. And they were all
and
red.
that it does come
Did
to
they
its
say
actual
how?
spot.
A couple days later, I had kind of like a
Now, if
scab
I
on
built
top of it.
everything like
No, she mentioned
right,
your brother,
that
has changed
I'm
a
pretty
lot
sure I
since you
have,
had-
everything's going to work perfectly.
I mean,
You know,
it's
so
outburst, and then he'll come back down.
that's what I'm hoping.
So do you think it's something in the house influencing him?
I believe so.
But see, that's another reason why I need to go ahead, because I need to figure out how I want to build the outside of that so I can figure out how I'm going to build the ceiling into this.
Something in this house is
Because I'm going to have to build a ceiling
try to kill her.
connecting to this somehow. I don't want no big giant opening, you know.
I always feel like I'm the oldest child and I should
So,
be there to protect her. And I can't.
I guess I'm going to have to
I can help out and get my mom back.
go mining for some clay.
Kids need their grandmother life.
I might need to bring a bed with me.
This dead lady is really fixated on the living male here.
Do you have any
I'll just get
idea
as much,
what
you
it
know,
is
what I
about
can
this
get,
person?
and
I think
I'm
she
not going
does
to sit there
prefer
and
younger people.
run a train cart back or nothing.
I think it would make them sick.
I'm just going to go get what I need to get, I guess you could say. Let me put these up.
And after
Got
some
too many of
time,
that.
it would,
Name of
get
food.
progressively sicker. She's weakening them.
Let
And
me
she
refill
is trying to
here.
kill them.
Let me see if I can do it better on a shovel. I only got 11 experience. Let's see, efficiency, unbreaking. Well, you know what we're gonna do. What are you? Well, how much would you cost? But if not, I'm gonna take this one with me.
I want my kids to know they come from people who were brave and took risks, big risks.
Well, screw you too.
Bring your family history to life like never before.
Well, maybe
Get started.
one of those two will
Ancestry.com.
link up with this one when it's time. This is fortune. I'm gonna keep it handy when I find some. So that's the best I can do on the shovel, it looks like.
Summer like no other, with same-day delivery.
I say for the hell of it, let's just make one and try to see if I get lucky.
The day you moved in, I became more than just a house.
Yeah, I'm not using Fortune 3 on the shovel.
I set the mood for all your parties.
No, it's not happening.
And keep an eye on things when you're away. I do whatever it takes to protect you. That was a close one. And anytime you need a boost, I got you 100%.
Well, I'll take
I'm
it.
your home. There's no
Whatever.
one like me.
That was a disappointment, but whatever.
PNC Bank has technology.
I
to
still
help
got
make
that damn
banking
map
easier,
on me.
like a business borrowing solution to help get a little more space with a lot less mom, or home
Did I
insight
leave the
to
other
search
map
for new
there?
house within your budget, because they really need their space.
think it goes
PNC.
here.
Make today the day. At Panera,
Like
our
that.
salads are uniquely crafted.
Yeah, I left the other map there apparently,
Avocado and a dressing.
where I was mining.
Come taste what a salad should be. And order online for delivery.
Oh well.
Panera, food as it should be.
Okay, a bed, right?
Diabetes. Why finger stick when you can scan?
Do I have an
With the
extra
Freestyle
bed
Libre
somewhere?
14-day system. Just scan the sensor with your reader, iPhone, or Android. Manage your
Besides in
diabetes.
my
With
nursery?
the Freestyle Libre 14-day system, a continuous glucose monitor, you can check your glucose levels anytime without finger sticks. Ask your doctor to write a prescription for the Freestyle Libre 14-day system.
I guess I'll get
You
one
can
out
do
of
it
here.
without finger sticks. Learn more at
Still daytime.
freestylelibre.us.
Taking a closer look tells a much different story.
Sorry guys, but I'm gonna take a bed.
When it's time to sell your home,
Y'all playing in the water?
how can you trust your real estate agent will get it right? There's good news. With HomeLight, you can compare
I have
data. Thousands of agents in your
18
town
villagers, I think.
who sells
The
quickly,
last time I counted.
sells for the best price.
18. And I started out with 7, I think it was.
Best of all, it's free.
That I brung down from my other Iron Goblin farm.
Today.
All I had was 7 left.
This may be the craziest
Not bad. Like I said, I'm not in a hurry. I don't want them spawning left or right every damn minute or so. No, I don't want that. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go to the edges and let's go to this one first. I actually need some dirt. Like I said, you always need dirt.
I know a few of these things. It's like I'm somebody else.
Always.
Sunday at 9 on Travel Channel and stream now on the Travel Channel app.
So I always start my investigation by calling a bunch of the locals, cops,
We got
reporters,
sand.
and in this case,
It's
it's
getting dark,
off.
I think.
I'm heading over to meet an historian who says one of the original owners of Kelly and Mike's land was a faith healer who was responsible.
Oh, I
for
need
some
black
of his
ink too. I just thought of that.
You mentioned on the phone that my client's property.
Damn, that's fast.
Who was this?
How quick he
His name
went.
was Kendall Roberts. He was a farmer. He was married to a young woman by the name of Angie Braddock.
Okay.
Somewhere in the 1880s, he became the head of the Christian Science movement in the Marshalltown area. And one of the tenets of the Christian Science is that disease is really a myth. So he spent his time trying to cure people by prayer.
Does he have any kind of medical background?
He has no formal medical training. What happens is he's so
I need to
involved
look
in his
real
traveling
quick.
around, people started to think of him as
Should've
a
brung a
doctor,
boat.
refer to him as a doctor. But
What we got here?
unfortunately, several
There's some
people
right there.
miscarried.
Does he get charged with any kind of crime?
Yes.
I'm gonna use the efficiency one on it.
All right, so let me get this straight. This guy gets charged 3 times for people dying under his care with his prayer stuff. But he gets off?
Yes.
So now, how's his wife dealing with all this?
You know, we have to assume she was embarrassed. And then on top of that, she has her own personal tragedies that she has to cope with.
Okay, which was what?
The death of 2 of her small children.
All
One
right,
child died
got a
in
stack.
1891, an infant daughter. In
There's
1896,
another one.
her 3-year-old son dies from choking.
2 more, actually.
Oh, jeez. Okay, when did they wind up on my client's property?
They moved in there, I think, in 1918. They weren't there all that long. And in 1922, Angie dies in your client's house of breast cancer.
Let's go this way.
He actually dies of kidney failure in
What is
1922.
it?
So it's
Let's
better
see
to
it.
help him out.
Shadow.
This weirdo
It
dead
looks like.
lady.
Is there something down there?
She's so mentally sound. This woman.
Can you tell me anything about her?
Yep. Got something right here.
Here at some point. I know she was married. She drags around this dead kid at about 5 years of age, and then a dead baby in her right arm. They died, and she lost her mind. She had a mental breakdown.
Good.
I think she
Yep.
died in the 20s. I want to say the 20s, 1920s.
Do you know how she died?
Yeah, I'm thinking like cancer. Yeah, this is not a good
Well,
situation.
maybe this stuff floats. I don't think it used to float, did it?
All right, so I just spoke to a local cop, and he sounds like a real stand-up guy. He went digging through the files for me and found...
Well, I'm going a little further than I thought I would have to.
Kelly's house.
But here we are.
So, AJ, on the phone, you mentioned this homicide took place right near my client's property. What can you tell me about it?
The victim's name was Susan Vickers. She was 31 years old. She was a single mom of 3 kids. She lived a couple blocks away from
Got
her
it.
client's
It all starts floating eventually.
What happens the night she gets murdered?
August 22nd, 1980, she left on foot to the Iowa Veterans Home where she worked. She never showed up for her 11 p.m. shift. She's found later on that evening on the grounds of the Iowa Veterans Home in the cemetery. I guess Susan's death certificate right here. She had been hit multiple times in the head.
How close did this take place to my client's property?
It actually took place about 2,200 feet from my client's property.
Did they make a
I
call
see
out
something
for
right there.
anybody? What happened?
They had a suspect at the time. His name was
Right here.
Jr.
All right, so where's this scumbag now?
All right, how much do I got now?
almost feel like
Not too
there's
bad.
eating happening. I'm getting pain like here, really bad. I'm feeling a female. Oh, I'm just hearing a woman crying.
Just need something close. Don't want to go down too deep.
I'm feeling impact in midsection. And then I'm seeing like.
And not too far. My damn bed's back there.
The guy doing it for her, he had PTSD. And something was wrong with his mind as well. I think he
I'm gonna put a marker here. Where's that some?
All right, so what can you tell me about the next murder?
The victim's name is Richard Tassler, and he's a 43-year-old native of Marshalltown. He lived a couple blocks away from the client's property. He was involved in the drug trade.
All right, so what happened?
So on April 24th, 1986, he was on his way to his parents' house. That's the last time he was ever seen.
Okay, did they ever make an arrest?
Yes. His name was Joel Smitherman, and he was locally involved in the drug trade as well. And he was also the last person that was seen with Tassler.
I need to head back
Yes. They exhumed Tassel's body and Smitherman
towards my bed.
Yeah, his death
I think
certificate.
that would be
was
safe. And then go around the other bin.
All right, multiple gunshot wounds to the head. Okay. Does he ever get convicted of it?
Yeah, he got life in prison, and he's been in the Iowa State Penitentiary ever since.
And seeing a big guy who's kind of roundish, and I would put him probably being in his 30s, maybe early 40s. All his clothes are really dirty, and he was a hobo con man. It seemed like he got land here, and he was actually trying to get it together. And then I felt like I was being choked. And then I know there was a gun in my mouth all the way shoved in there, and then lights out for him. He says that the ground ate him.
Nothing around here.
And so I'm thinking they just buried him on the land.
Over here.
For more information about the show, and if you need us to investigate
Anything.
activity in your home,
Please visit travelchannel.com/thedeadfiles. Click on Help Me Dead Files to finish your story, and we'll help if we can.
Fowler taking his time.
That's some right there.
To understand
Be nice.
the details on this one. Definitely making the process look simple. Approaching this with a
Oh,
lot of
is it?
confidence. And
Is it?
right in.
Yes, it is.
Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans, America's largest mortgage lender.
At King's Hawaiian, we believe the world would be a happier place if we just fired up the grill more often. Because grilling means sharing great food and laughter with family and friends. So get grilling with irresistible King's Hawaiian hamburger and hot dog buns.
5 important facts. 1. Crude oil is crude. 2. Natural gas is pure. 3. Pennzoil is the first motor oil made from natural gas, not crude. 4. It gives you unbeatable engine protection.
Yeah, I like how it
And
floats.
5. You can't beat that. The proof is in the
Yes.
Pennzoil.
Definitely not going to be enough.
This is Rick Blomquist.
Need more than that.
His life is
Or,
pretty comfortable. Then he laid on the sofa and realized his life was only just
damn, only 2.
I've been living alone. The Certa High-Comfort Hybrid Mattress. Not just sort of comfortable, Certa comfortable.
See it working.
Make the most of your business card with Vistaprint.
Damn, where's that going?
500 standard cards start at just
Huh.
$9.99 with code VC now. Own the now.
We'll just go around the base here, because if you remember looking at the map, there's water basically all the way around my whole building. So this is the end of this building, so I don't need to go any further.
Dim the lights.
I want to stay as close as possible.
Get live TV, only $15 for your first month at slingtv.com.
I had no symptoms of hepatitis C.
Mine caused liver damage.
Epclusa treats all main types of chronic hep C. Whatever your
Sound
type,
like the
ask
one
your
that cutting
doctor
this
if
out.
Epclusa is your kind of cure.
I had the common type.
Mine was rare.
Alright, where's the next water spot?
Has a 98% overall cure rate.
I just found out about my hepatitis C.
I knew for years. Epclusa is only one pill, once a day, taken with or without food for 12 weeks. Before starting Epclusa, your doctor will test
could
if you
just
have
run
had
on my
hepatitis
wall. I
B,
don't know what I'm
which
doing.
may flare up and could cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have had hepatitis B, other liver or kidney
all the
problems,
cows here.
HIV or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take, including herbal supplements. Taking amiodarone with Epclusa may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Common side effects include headache and tiredness.
Why is this not?
Ask your doctor today if Epclusa is your kind of cure.
At ProPlan, we believe nutrition is core
Just because it's stuck to this damn tree here.
We're redefining what
Get it off of it.
nutrition can do, because the possibility of a longer life and to
Alright, should get rid of it.
the greatest possibility of all. Purina ProPlan, nutrition that performs.
This week on Ripley, believe it or not, I'm a genetic freak.
I'm a female with the longest legs in America.
I no longer feel the stings. It's like I'm somebody else.
All new Ripley's Believe It or Not, Sunday at 9.
I'm gonna need this out of my way when I build the roof. More than likely. Look at this one.
So far, I've got clients being
Knock it down. I don't like it floating in the air like
on a
that.
property near the site of 2 grizzly
What?
bears.
Look
I
at
don't know if
that.
there's anything else.
Don't make me cut it again.
Searching through old records, I find a tragic fire that took
Alright,
the
let's
life
see
of a
if there's
young
some down here.
man. Turns out it happened less than a mile from Kelly and Mike's property. So I've got a genealogist looking into this death for me, but he says there's a lot more to the story. Turns out the victim's dad used to own my client's property.
Well, we got some squids.
He also had a
I
pretty
need that.
unforgettable run as the mayor of the city. Well, Marty, I appreciate you looking into this death for me. What were you able to find out?
You talked about a young
He just
man
died,
named Ross.
didn't he?
Ross was the son of a very popular...
No, let me kill you. What are y'all trying to do? Kill yourselves?
Steve, Mayor Ingledew and his son Ross was just buried right
No,
over
let
here.
me do that. There's another one there.
Together. Yes. So tell me about this deadly fire.
Ross was also very active in our local
Damn.
fire department. 1903, he was fighting a
All
very
right,
large
looking
fire
for
in
clay.
town. It was about a half a mile from the property that you're talking
Am I going
about.
the wrong way?
Ross and his colleagues were
I need to
able
be
put
going
the
over
fire
here
out,
real
but they
quick,
suffered
checking this
long-term
area.
health issues with it.
All right, so with these health effects, what happened?
The result of the fire was he suffered lung damage and even leading to tuberculosis, and he passed away 4 years later. Got a copy of his register of his death.
All right,
There's
so he was a
some.
young guy.
Yeah, just 24 years old.
There's this burning. I don't know if it's like the whole place or just this person somehow. Somebody did. They did. They died in the fire. I think it's a male. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
All right, so now the kid dies. What happens?
Well, shortly after Ross
over.
Ingledew dies, his father, Oliver Ingledew, buys your client's property. And that's the same time that he wins re-election as mayor. Steve, here's a photo of Mayor Ingledew.
See, there's some here.
This guy had a pretty colorful mayorship.
Yep.
He had his own sense of lawmaking. Very, very corrupt individual.
When you say corruption, what are we talking about?
It was still prohibition. And Mayor Ingledew was still allowing alcohol to be served. So the feds sent an agent in, and Mayor Ingledew had that agent thrown in jail on bogus charges.
Oh.
In 1923, he passed away of complications
So did
from
I already go over here?
diabetes.
Yeah, I already been here.
Yes, we died pretty young. He was 61.
Yes.
Alright, let's go around the other way.
Do you have any idea why he's here?
Got
I
some.
think he lived here at some point.
Is that some there?
Feel like he's older, age-wise. I definitely.
Could have swore I saw something.
Didn't die well. Bill's physically sick and dizzy, panicked. Don't like him. I feel like he was bad. He had a lot of problems, you know. I think he did bad
Some more
things.
squids. Good. Why can't I hit them?
I saw several disturbing things during my walk, but two had me really concerned.
First, the group of dead in the master bedroom. There were a lot of
23.
they want to talk to the living person in the bed. There's a conflict between them. And then the living person in the bed is just like freaking out.
Do I see any clay down here?
Describe the dead lady.
No, I don't. Oh, this sucks.
I was upstairs in a very small room.
I'm gonna get lost.
And she like comes from the ceiling. She kind of hangs from the ceiling.
Oh, got some water over here.
And she also happens to always carry around these like shells of these dead children.
Okay, good. I won't get too lost. My railroad tracks.
Amy, is this what you saw?
There's some right here.
Without the letters A, B, and O, there's no mom. No dad. There's no Brittany. Because A's, B's, and O's determine your life. And we're missing all of them.
Alright, what else we got now?
Schedule your donation at redcrossblood.org.
Damn, they're fast.
Outshine fruit bars, keep it real. Real fruit, real juice, real delicious. Made with no GMO ingredients. Outshine, so you can snack brighter.
Did I get it?
We knew this Airedale pup was coming home with us, but what should we name him?
That's always
What the hell hit me? Or whatever the hell that was.
We were reading a magazine. I saw the name Blue, and I thought, I like that name. Blue, that's it.
Boy, did he fit in with the family. He just loved being with us. It's crazy to look at this and think now we have a pet food named Blue. But that's what happened. We created Blue Buffalo because we think pets are family. So we use only the highest quality ingredients.
Blue loved it, and I hope your dog will too.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana and enter your license plate.
Yeah, quite a bit was there.
Our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's
How much? Damn, got quite a bit. Okay, which way was I going? This way? I think. Looks like there's some over here. And a squid. Yep, quite a bit right there.
It takes teeth like these and transforms them into those.
Nice.
Join more than 500,000 satisfied grinners for only $85 a month with $250 down.
Well, this turned out to be a pretty good haul,
Summer fun
I
starts
think.
at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's with huge savings, like logo tees and Hobbs Creek Henleys for under $10 each, and this Coleman 48-quart cooler for under $20. Now with free 2-day shipping.
Excuse me.
They're America's biopharmaceutical researchers, driven each day to pursue life-changing cures. In a country built on fostering innovation. Here they find breakthroughs.
Alright, I get it all.
To fight cancer by arming a patient's
Damn,
T cells.
not too shabby.
New therapy gives the
I
body
got more somewhere.
so they can see it.
Oh, look at here. Some more.
Because it's not just about the next breakthrough. It's all the ones after that.
What's going on over there?
I'm a genetic freak.
I'm the female with the longest legs in America.
I no longer feel
Hey, look, I see the corner.
like I'm somebody else.
I see some here.
On Travel Channel and stream now on the Travel Channel app.
Now that Amy and I have completed our investigations, we're ready to reveal our findings to each other and our clients for the first time. So, Amy, this is Kelly and this is our husband, Mike. They live here with their adult son, Chris, who's right here in the photo.
Got 33.
This is Kelly's daughter. She lives nearby. Now, these are not our typical clients. Kelly and Mike are professional paranormal investigators. So as you can imagine, things are really bad
shit.
if they couldn't fix things themselves. And that's
I
why
can't
they
pass this up.
Now that Amy knows a little bit about you guys, I'll ask her to describe her walk.
One of the first individuals that I came into contact with was a male. I would put him in his 30s or 40s. He told me that he was a hobo and a con man. He wasn't a great person for most of his life, but that he had been trying to turn his life around. But unfortunately, he ended up getting murdered. Initially, I felt that he was being choked, and then I felt actually a gun in my mouth, and then it was lights out. I believe he was buried while he was still in his body. He said the ground ate him.
So now the guy you described
Damn,
sounds a lot
that was
like
a
somebody
lot.
I came across during my research. Now this guy's name was Richard Tassler. He was a 43-year-old local guy. He lived a couple of blocks from here, actually. Now he wasn't a hobo, but he was definitely a con man. Tassler was involved in the drug trade in town. On April 24th, 1986, he goes missing. 4 years later, the cops got an anonymous tip that Tassler was buried on a farm 15 miles from here. And that's exactly how they found him, buried in the dirt. Now, the farm they found him on belonged to a guy named Joel Smitherman. Now, he was involved in the drug trade with Tassler, and they worked together. Now, he said the guy was shot in the head. That's exactly how Tassler got killed. I have a death certificate here. It took cops nearly 15 years to build a case on Smitherman, but in 2005, they finally convicted him.
So I got room to get that.
And I managed to track down a photo of Tassler. Is there any chance this could be the guy?
Yeah, I'll make room.
I think it could be. This is really interesting. So then I go upstairs and I got another guy. I called him the blurry man because, like, literally, that's how you see him. He's super angry, frustrated, emotional. He's like freaking out, maniac. So being around him
About to get dark.
affect your mood and make you feel a little bit unstable. And that would be specifically when he's around. And then when you're not around him, then you're normal again. Like that.
Now, one of the main things that you guys have been experiencing is a mood change.
The mood changes are exactly what you've described. The worst of the mood changes are with Chris.
Interesting. The scary thing with this guy that I got is that he can be extremely
We can
physical.
sacrifice
He can hit people.
the dirt,
I got head,
the sand.
eyes, give people headaches, burn people, and or cut them.
Both these ladies have been attacked.
Something scratched me. It was 4 scratch marks, but they were all in different directions. When I looked at it, it was red.
Tell her about the incident with the refrigerator.
I bent down to the bottom shelf to take a soda out
All
of
right.
the refrigerator, and something
Nice, very nice.
pushed me out of the
A little bit more.
And what it was almost like a burn or a brand mark.
Now, she mentioned something about headaches.
It's like a really tight swimming pool.
Make it all over here.
Mashing.
Am I going the wrong way?
Now, all the things we just discussed.
I am going the wrong way, ain't I? Shit.
Anything else?
Maybe going this way.
I got that there was a medium.
Oh well, it's easy to get lost.
Individual sleeps upstairs in the bigger room.
That's your room, the master bedroom.
I walked into that room and it was like bringing a station for the dead.
Oh shit.
This person doesn't know how to deal with their abilities. So this is a big problem. Now the dead are collecting from the bedroom. And
Right here.
Yes. The way that I felt
This should
like
do it right here.
you would experience this would be feeling that the room was filled with people, possibly seeing some of them, hearing people
Just so
talking,
deep.
possibly yelling, the bed moving or shaking. And I don't think you get any real sleep up there. I mean, constant exposure is not good. That'll make you sick.
So obviously, Kelly's the medium you're talking about.
I think so.
Tell Amy how your bedroom makes you feel.
Torn in the bedroom. I don't sleep. I I'm pinched, I'm poked. I usually don't go to bed until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I wake Mike up all the time at night. Did you feel that?
I know. In that bed. I'm scared for her.
Well, got a little carried away.
Always filled with dead people.
Yeah. I had a sketch
Do I not have room?
of what I saw.
Shit. What do you want to sacrifice, James? I really need this. The bed. The bed.
It's scary. I feel
Yep,
things.
I really need it.
You know, I asked him, you know, don't you feel that on your leg? I quit asking him because he always says no.
Is that it? No more?
Encountered a female and was dressed all in black. She also carries 2 dead children with her all the time. One was a baby, one was about 5 years of age. Maybe she had an emotional breakdown when
Got an
they
idea.
died. Like, maybe that's why she's crazy now. And she really feels like this is her house. She possibly lived here at some point. I got that she died in the 20s.
I'm not letting this get away from me.
Sounds a lot like a woman who used to live here. Her name was Angie Roberts. Now, she did come from a wealthy family, and she married a local farmer named Kendall Roberts. So this guy thought that illnesses was a myth and that he can heal people with prayer. The problem was, instead of healing people, he was killing them. At least 3 people died under his care, and it got him arrested 3 different times. Got an article about this. Now, he was never convicted, so he kept traveling, trying to heal people. You said the lady you saw had 2 deaths at the time.
And that.
Angie lost 2 young children. She lost an infant baby in 1891, and then a 3-year-old died.
I don't care. I'll sacrifice what I. Cause I need.
Angie ended up dying in this house.
I need
1922. Here's her death certificate.
as much as I can get.
Now,
All right, it's time to head back.
Woman, Angie Roberts.
Before I do,
I mean, it sounds like her.
let's light this area up so I know it's
So
here.
as far as this woman's concerned, there's a lot of different ways that you could have experiences with her. The attic is her favorite, so maybe you guys would hear her walking around up there. You might hear her talking,
All right, let's get back.
or yelling.
Which is that
You
way?
might be able to see her. I thought you would see her as a black figure or a mask.
Now, you mentioned the attic, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed it, but there's a hook on the attic door now.
The door would just open on its own. It got to the point where it bothered her so much that they put a hook on it to keep it secure.
Take that down.
She's very protective of the upstairs area. What she was showing me was her either pushing people down the stairs.
All right, I need to get inside and cook this stuff.
Oh, she did. Tell her what happened, kid, though.
There was an invisible force behind me that smashed my face into the carpet. I mean, it smashed me like a Mack truck.
Here's a photo to show you what happened to her.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Now, as far as Kelly getting pushed, is that being caused by this woman that lived here?
Yes.
Did she do anything else?
So I saw her getting aggressive with a living person, and that was in the bedroom. You go to the top of the stairs and make a right.
That's Chris's bedroom.
That person, if they're having a dream or if they're aware, feel good. Like, feel like this is a positive, good experience. But in reality, it's not a good situation at all. Like, this person's actually being attacked.
Amy, one of the biggest reasons Kelly called us in is because she was worried about Chris. Now, these 3 all said he's become angry, depressed, and withdrawn since moving into the house.
I am worried.
And, you know, the weird thing is when I interviewed him, he told me he had no experience. Nothing. So is it possible that Chris is having experiences?
Remember, I'm thinking about changing the glass out
Can happen,
in my iron golem
I saw her attacking the person in bed.
thing to
and
tint
I
glass.
had a sketch done of what I saw.
Let's see, I could do how many more? All right, I'm gonna go get some more. Damn it, get the right one, James. I don't have many more I can do here.
What does she want?
Basically, she is like sucking energy from him,
There.
so draining him physically. So her goal is to make this person sick and to eventually
But I
cause
do want to
death.
make some of that too. Not all of it, no.
Journey on to destinations unknown. How did you find me? Unexplained and unexpected.
Yeah, about that much.
I've made on Poshmark. I've been able to pay for all our family's vacations. I could pay for my wedding just from what I've made from Poshmark.
Alright, we're just going to put all that back in there.
And I was able to buy my new car.
Alright, so now I'm waiting on my stuff to cook so I can make my blocks. And I'm sure that's not going to be enough.
What's missing? You. Power up yourself.
So
5-hour energy. And with one of 5 amazing
I'm just going to use that for underneath the hoppers, I guess. I mean, it's all lava, right? It's fire, so.
December 30th is National Bacon Day. And who doesn't love bacon? From bacon to turkey bacon to Jill.
Oh, okay.
Looking sharp, Jill. In fact, we support all you out there bringing that bacon. That's why AARP is here to help you find work, stay competitive where you are.
Something falls, isn't it? Alright, let me go look at my map, see what my map looks like now. Since I got that moved over, everything should line up now. Really? And I broke that.
Sorry, there must
Damn,
be something
lag.
I can do. Son, my father is going. My brother's too. I'd rather.
Huh. Yeah, everything's lined up now on my map. See the water where I just come from, all the water areas.
Uncover the lost chapters of your family history with Ancestry. Get started for free at Ancestry.com.
So I won't have no more clay to get out of this area. I would have to go out further. I think I went down that one. I think.
With the Freestyle Libre 14-day system,
But I have all of this I can work off of, all the edge of the water system there. So I got, you know, I would have to go out a good ways, but I tell you what, it's best if you go out further and work your way in, because there are times you just don't want to go so damn far out. Go. If you're in a good mood, I would go as far out as possible to go get clay. And then on them hurry up days, just go to the closest one. Sort of like I'm doing now. Or you want to make a day of just mining clay, you know. Well, head out the furthest you can go and bring you some mine carts. Send them back to the railroad tracks and let them automatically unload. Because I have a spot programmed in here already for clay. So I can go ahead and put clay blocks and clay in my box there, and it'll find its way where it belongs. But when I went down there, I only had like 3 or 4 clays. Yeah, I only had like 3 of these. And then a block of clay, and I thought you could take a block of clay and get these out of it, but it wouldn't let me. So, but it let me cook it into a terracotta block. Okay, why am I still walking around this map?
You know, Kelly, you told me you don't like asking anybody for help.
All right.
But after what Amy told us tonight, it's a good thing you did.
But yeah, I need to get a roof over this and decide if I'm going to take this out or not.
Is there any way to fix
I'm still debating on that.
Safely as a family, or do you need to pack up and get out while you can? For that answer, I'm going to turn it over to Amy.
I don't know.
So the first thing is,
oh, it's not even right. What the hell? Put it back up there where it goes. There. That's the way it goes.
What I would like to see you do is to begin seeing a psychotherapist after you start working with your abilities. The dead in your room. You're going to put them on without you even being aware.
So should these guys cool off with the investigations till her abilities are taken care of?
Yes. I want Mom to work on her abilities and do what she has to do.
But I need those iron
Okay. Now,
bad,
what we're gonna do
as
about
you
the
can
crazy
see.
man
That's all the
is
iron I have in here.
You do need a medium. The
That's
hobo
it.
guy's gonna be.
I got more diamonds than I got iron.
He'll be able to move on really quickly. The crazy blurry man will put up a little bit more of a fight. Now the crazy lady, she doesn't want to leave. Dealing with her is going to be a little harder, so a demonologist does need to come and deal with her because she's functioning.
I'm going to take some of this glass with me when I go back out too, because I want to see what it looks like. So I'll take some block glass and some of this. Oh, look at that. Use as much as you can.
I gotta ask you, though, it's a long list that Amy gave you.
There. So that way I got this kind
Absolutely.
and that
You
kind.
have to. For the house.
So I think it'll make it look better if I put tinted glass up there.
You're not going to be cured, but things will be much easier to manage.
So, Mike, Mr. Debunker, what are your thoughts on everything you heard tonight?
It's not good news, but he's given us specific instructions to fix everything. We just gotta do some work, all three of us.
It's all doable. Having the answers is what I've needed.
Kelly and Mike have a lot of work ahead of them, but if they contact a medium to remove the hobo and the blurry man, and a demonologist to banish the lady in black, Kelly can focus on managing her abilities, and this family can find the peace it's been searching for.
Tick, tick, tock. Oh. Yeah, I need to make a mental note while I'm sitting here doing nothing. I had to close this off. This. I had to stop the mobs from scaring the villagers. Look at this. I've got 4, I'm sorry, down here, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's getting out of hand. But the good thing is I have a iron golem spawner for inside my building now. So that's what I'm going to turn this into. Okay, I'm going to have my nursery. And I don't know if this is working or not. I don't see nobody farming. And I don't know if you're supposed to put a certain crafting box down for them to farm. It's just something I'm trying. I don't know. I haven't read up on it since, but I remember when, you know, we first had the iron golem farm. I had to have a farmer, so because he would keep giving food to the villagers, and that would help spawn babies, you know. But anyhow, that was in the past. But I can turn this into my inside golem spawner for protection. When one dies out, just and then have a way to funnel them. But I need to make it where I can close it too, because I want to keep at least 2 up here at all times in here. Okay, at all times, because when I open this up, sometimes baby mobs come out of there and they can jump across and they come out and they start attacking the villagers. I've seen it. And the good thing is these guys were close to them when it happened, and plus I was in here and I started attacking them. So those little baby mobs can get right in through that hole and they can wreak havoc on your damn villagers. So what I can do, I can put a piston. You see a sticky piston where it pushes the glass up, I think. And have a sticky piston up there that pulls that block up or something. You know, I'll make something automatic.
Making me excruciating.
You know, convenient.
I seriously want to vomit.
You know, something like that. It's just an idea.
Like it's a male. It's very angry.
But I wish I could corral these guys into my war room easily. But I think they're only going to be good for downstairs. Those iron golems.
So Linda, when we spoke on the phone, you sounded terrified.
There's something really bad here. Evil, terrorizing.
So I've got 5 ways of making iron golems right now. 5 ways, in theory. You know, in my nursery and those 4 buildings outside.
Told us what he passed away from, but the birth certificate said cancer.
And it's right in my storage center. It's so convenient right now.
Did he die in the house?
Very convenient. And if I wanted to, I could run, every time the iron comes down, run it straight into my delivery system. And I would be able to see them come up every time they come in. You know, I can do that. And I might do that. Actually, I just might do that. Actually, that's a very good idea.
The only thing that I was told that somebody had committed suicide in the basement, hung themselves.
Well, I'll look into that.
I could run it to the overflow system that's right next to it. Because see, I got an overflow. I still got to run on all of them.
Me and
I could tap into it.
I have an older son, Nathan, who lives here that doesn't want to be part of
That's
this.
a damn good idea.
He doesn't want to be part of this investigation?
Yeah,
I like that idea.
Bothered too much by what's
Oh my God, I got another idea. Okay. Oh, good.
I don't know how good this investigation can go without me knowing everything I can with him not talking to him.
Yeah, I feel helpless. I don't know what to do.
So I'll get some experience.
So, Linda, give me an idea of what you guys are experiencing.
We've been experiencing growling.
So you get more experience quicker when you're at a lower level.
Bad and physical attacks.
Tell me more about
But if I was like at 20 right now,
chest pain,
I would barely be getting anything.
trouble breathing.
Now, you said the house causes mood swings.
We argue a lot. Things have gotten so bad between Robbie and I that he had moved out 6 months ago. His mood's changed. I've changed. You know, nobody got along anymore.
Relationships, they go bad.
Well, the way this is looking, I might make it to 20, huh?
So if it's personal. How was Robbie before you guys moved in?
He was fun to be around. We come here and he's like, I
Damn.
want to talk and just kind
Not
of...
bad, huh?
What about you? How were you before you moved in?
Oh,
This is what we want right here.
person. I come in here and I'm like miserable.
And look how quick it's going to be used up.
I gotta ask you, why don't you just get the hell out of here?
I'm a little stubborn. It's my house. I'm hoping that we can
All right.
correct the problem and
Now see, I need some of these and I need some of these. And I need to make it equal.
arguing, fighting, or
So I'm going to wait
anything else that goes along with what's in this house.
till these are done. Let's make sure we got... Yeah, because I don't know how much... Because once you make the items, you can't reverse it. You know. That's what they need to make is a crusher.
To me, I don't know how
Like that grinder. They need to make a crusher. If you make stairs, but yet you need the blocks instead, put the stairs in a crusher where it crushes everything back, you know, to its original form, so to speak. And then you can make bricks again, or blocks, or whatever. Right? Come on, Minecraft. Do it. Do it. Do it. Cause see, this is all you can do.
Okay, so Nathan
I can make one of these,
Which bed does he sleep in?
and then I should be able to put, see, because 2 equals 1 block, you know. I should be able to put it in here and crush it.
What he's experienced?
And even if it takes away some, you know, because you're going to lose some material.
Now, have you heard this too?
I mean, let's say it would take 3 of these to make 1 stone now, if you crushed it.
No. No.
Right? Come on, Minecraft.
I think it's physically attacked a lot.
Okay, describe some of them for me.
You can do
He
that.
feels stabbing pains in his legs, in his neck, and in his back. And then
But I think this kind of block here makes...
Okay.
I even think I need it around, you know,
hopping down the hallway and
my fire stations here.
tormenting him.
That's what I think. I probably would have done that when I built this, but I didn't have these blocks. You know, I didn't have no clay at the time.
I'm seeing all kinds of crazy going down on the bed. What I'm seeing, it's predatory looking. So it comes up and it slithers along, and then it's got arms when it goes down. It kind of reminds me of those weird jellyfish things. This thing has a face, more human looking, I think. It's always changing its face. I don't even know what this thing is.
Let's
I
see.
don't know if anybody could sleep in here, because if somebody's up here, they're getting the full-on experience.
Or I
The
could
bed would
just
be
do the
shaking.
stairs
They're feeling irritated.
like I
Not being
just
able to
took
sleep
down.
because of the constant energy. This would make anybody go crazy.
Let's make some.
Okay, so now we talked about your son's issues. Let's talk about you. What's going on?
I wake up sometimes with bruising, and I didn't go to bed with the bruising.
Did they ever check your white blood cell count? Anything wrong with that?
Oh, I get physicals every year.
And nothing's going on?
Nothing.
Okay, anything else?
I woke up to my bed violently shaking.
How violently are we talking? Can you show me?
Like
Right.
enough to wake me up, and then I feel like I'm in a ring of
I
fire.
kind of like
So
it.
when you say a ring of fire, do you like wake up and you see flames around you, or you just feel that way?
No, I feel it. Like I'm burning in hell. It happens quite a bit.
All right, so how are you and Nathan dealing with all this?
Well, I talk to him. He pulls out his Bible a lot,
Okay.
and he calls to God and Jesus to help him, and
Fine, that's okay.
I would use a half
try to
block
get
on
through
that.
this. Yeah, I try to help. He gets mad 'cause I don't read the Bible as much as I should.
Because you ain't going to see the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've tried all the options. You people were my last resort.
I don't know.
Oh boy. I'm hearing dangerous telecom. I guess the person in here has telepathy and might be influencing other people in the house who might not really be having experiences, but rather they're induced by this person. So this telepath thought, I want to protect who's ever in here, but their true intention is they want something to happen. So
I don't know, but I need all these bricks right now for what I'm working on out there. I don't need to be getting happy in here. So I guess now I just made this all fucked up looking at the moment.
No, this thing is a manifestation.
But it's an idea. Because I still want to redo my war room. I might even push it back further. The wall back further. You know, so I have more of a walk room.
In Wyoming, you can
And I can add some more stuff.
find your reason to fly.
I mean, I'm just going with the flow. As I always say, going with the flow.
My hands tell stories, like cracks in the canyons. My legacy will live on, like legends told round the fire. My spirit is wild, and here I'm free.
The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety rates vehicles for safety, and some reach a level of top safety. But only a select few of the very safest vehicles are awarded a Top Safety Pick Plus, the highest level of safety possible. How many 2019 Top Safety Pick Plus winning vehicles does your brand have? 1, 2, how about 8? Subaru has
It's
more
just a
2019
cartridge.
Top Safety Pick Plus awards than Honda and Toyota.
I mean, that's how they're selling vapes now. Liquid cartridges. They're all, and it don't, you can't smell. It just smells like whatever flavor it is.
Top brands like Valspar, Cabot, and HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams. The time is right. $5 off, so fight this game. Do it right.
So at the moment, I'm not too worried. In other words, I would be.
Corona Refresco. Alcohol spiked refresher in passion fruit line.
That was me thinking in my mind, so it just happened out of nowhere. I was thinking about something, and I just started talking about it. And don't ask me to go back to it, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Need a nice reward today?
No, because I'm just standing here waiting on this shit to cook.
Says special like rich English coffee. Heath, it's English toffee.
We'll make it sooner or later.
Excellent. They really appreciate the USA family, and it really shows.
With all that USA offers, why go with anybody else? We know
Shut up meowing. Y'all meow too fucking much.
It was funny because when we would call,
God, I can't express that enough, Minecraft. Do something about the meowing. I mean, it's okay to meow, but damn.
Get your USAA auto insurance quote today.
$95 for the night, please. Wait, what?
If you use Trivago will compare.
And I admit, you got the meow down pat. Trust me. You got the noise, the sound, the aggravation. You know, you got it down pat, Minecraft.
Made with real almonds.
I promise you that.
Vanilla for a fresh take on delicious. It's more than a creamy taste.
That makes me want to just keep going.
Natural bliss 100% of the time.
But I keep telling myself I need every block I can get right now.
So Eric, I was talking to your mom earlier, and she's had a lot of experiences. What about you? Have you seen?
That's right. I'm glad it looked.
One time I was in the kitchen and I seen the cat get swept off its feet. All 4 feet, it got swept on its side.
Well, you know, Eric, cats do funny things.
You know, they say animals see things that people don't. And it seemed something, definitely.
So, anything else?
No experience.
So I'm curious, why do you think everybody else is affected but you're not?
Personally, I believe in it. I just don't let it get to me. I just won't let it.
Okay, that's fair enough. Your mom, she thinks that whatever's in this house is causing everybody to fight with each other. You agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. My mom, my brother, and my stepfather. It's like a triangle. They all fight.
Is it a drastic change in their personalities?
Oh yeah, big time.
It's funny you mentioned your brother.
Here's my 20.
He doesn't even want to talk to me about this whole situation that's going on here.
No, he keeps it bottled up inside. He doesn't really talk much about it.
Yeah, have you seen it affect him?
Yeah, I've heard him yell out, "Leave me alone," and stop bothering him, and he's even cried before. So whatever it is, it's not good.
I'm getting panic. I see a younger person in here, and I see panic and like sweating and.
All right, let me see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5. 6, yeah.
So this person is hearing and seeing things.
Can't have that. That's not gonna work.
Like super duper crazy panic attacks. So he was awake and he saw and heard something. Literally.
I might have to make this as I go along out there.
Ears, trying to make it stop. It almost feels like the walls are closing in on him. So I don't know if this person's insane.
That's way too many, probably. I don't know.
Robbie, I understand you're Linda's husband.
Yes.
Hey,
Do you believe in it, or did you believe in it?
I didn't. I do now.
So, what was it that changed you from being a skeptic to a believer?
I believe it was the howling that I heard. Linda actually heard it also. All the hairs on my arm stand up.
Okay.
It was like something you would see here in a movie.
All right, anything else?
Some health issues.
Okay, like what?
Ulcerative colitis. That put me in the hospital for a couple of weeks. I get dizzy a lot.
Which one did I start on?
Did the doctors ever figure out what the hell's wrong?
They don't know what was wrong with that.
How do you feel now that you're not here?
I mean, I feel
There it is. switch at? Oh, there it is. Turn that on since I'm going to be working here.
Your mood and your personality changed when you moved here.
Yes.
You agree with that?
Yes, I do. I think my attitude, it got worse. I don't know, it just seems like little things were bothering me, you know.
Now, what about Linda?
Basically the same thing.
But let me ask you a question. If my partner turns around and says, listen, the paranormal in this house is what caused you guys to fight all the time, would you consider getting back with your wife?
Personally, yes, I would. My feeling is I would like to get back.
I'm seeing the deceased female. She's 16. She seems extremely confused.
I'm taking that out.
She looks like a dissection. She's got like various stages of tissue, and then there's muscle, and then there's bone, but it's also rotting, and there's like maggots. So she's a mess. She was dancing.
She's a mess.
I guess a male that she had a crush on, and then that same male.
She sounds like a mess.
Down a hill, and then she's dead. She says, I want to make a mess so I can sleep.
I gotta hear this.
Living, keep waking her up. So she gets upset. She's showing me her walking, and it's weird. So I'm not sure if they're seeing her shadow person. She wants to nest, I think, in the closet.
Damn it. Of course I would do that, wouldn't I?
Ooh, okay. She doesn't like it in there.
What happened?
That's fine.
Freaked the fuck out and went. She like went into my head and went out my neck, and it hurt.
That's it. Yeah, this is it. Hey. Goodbye.
6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra. During GMC's Truck Month, get 0% financing on most GMC Sierra and Canyon models, or get over $9,500 total value on this next generation Sierra SLT when you finance through GM Financial. GMC Truck Month Pro.
Sweets, there's room to make your own Sunday brunch. Oh boy. Maybe let us do the cooking with free breakfast every day. When every room's a suite, there's room to bring it at Homewood Suites by Hilton.
Can I get across there?
Summer. And what's better than s'mores?
Again.
Chili on that dog, please. This is Hormel Chili. We are Chili Nation.
When you buy a car from Carvana, you're not stuck haggling with the dealership over their high prices, worrying if you got a good deal. It's why we invented the new way to buy a car that's completely online, so you get the low price from the start. No expensive dealerships, no commissions, no pressure. Only buying a car on your time, knowing the low price you see on our site is the low price you'll get. In fact, this is how our customers...
Did I do that side the same way?
...millions of dollars with us versus dealerships. At Carvana, we don't just say we're going to save you money, we save you money.
I didn't do this side, did I?
Hi everyone, my name's Brittany. The Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is a summertime classic. The sweet, thick, savory bacon, the delicious barbecue
That's basically
sauce,
what I
and
want to
flavors.
do.
That's probably my go-to sandwich all summer. I'm so excited.
Looks like I'm gonna have to run.
Hey, I'm Kyle. It's so great to have the Smokehouse
one here too, like
Honestly,
that.
For me, it is the combination. You've got the natural
So I need to do
flavor
the
of
same
grilled
thing on
chicken,
this
you've
side.
got the bacon, the lettuce, the cheese. It's something that I have on a sunny day with my windows down, listening to a baseball game.
Don't glue
Okay.
it, JB.
Then
When strength really matters, choose the leader in epoxy adhesives for metal, wood, plastic, and more.
let me get down and take a look. Hang on.
Taking a closer look tells a much different story.
Have you ever had a psychic reading? Psychic source.
Okay, it looks like that with the bottom covered on this side. Let's see what the other side looks like.
Right.
Psychic Source,
can
America's
see it.
oldest and most respected
Damn it, I
psychic
can't
service,
see nothing.
challenged real people to have a 10-minute
Would it
conversation
look better with
their
the
gifted
hoppers?
psychics and ask the questions that we all have.
Romance, love life, dating life. We did talk about my family
Sitting like that?
And about love?
I feel more optimistic and haven't felt like this in quite a while.
I did leave my job to pursue my own business, and she said that was definitely the right decision to make.
Psychic Source introduces video psychic readings.
I don't know.
For the first time ever, Psychic Source
I'll do one.
live video
I'll do one.
It was really awesome. I
You
felt like
idiot.
super connected with her.
That's what's wrong, James. I thought there was a.
For a limited time, take the
I'll
Psychic
do
Source
one
challenge for as
with
low as
the
$1 a minute.
bottom
And
on
if
and
you better,
the other side with the bottom off.
800-785-3399, 800-785-3399, or
You see
go
what
to
I mean?
psychicsource.com.
This week on Ripley's,
Oops.
believe it or not,
I'm a genetic freak.
What am I doing?
I no longer feel these things. It's like I'm somebody else.
all new Ripley's Believe It or Not, Sunday at 9 on Travel Channel and streamed now on the Travel Channel app.
Okay. That one's on.
Linda says she's been scratched
And the only way to be able to see it is to take the scaffolding
She
down.
also said she hears howling and growling sounds.
Unfortunately.
To me, not everything is paranormal. So I'm heading back to the house to meet with a pest control expert to see if some kind of wildlife could be responsible. So here's the deal. My client's in the house complaining about waking up with scratches and hearing howling noises and growling inside the house. They're convinced it's the paranormal. Call me crazy, call me kooky, but couldn't it be wildlife?
There's a number of things it could be. Anything from a raccoon to a squirrel, could be bats.
So if you could do me a favor, give the house a thorough once-over and inspect it for me and let me know what you find.
Absolutely.
Excellent, thank you, bud.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll do it like that.
All
Then
the
the other
strange
one I
sounds
won't
Linda
cover
and
the
her fans are
bottom.
hearing, I know I have to
But
rule out
that
the
covers
obvious first.
all of the hoppers.
And if there isn't a physical
That
explanation,
looks pretty good, I
our
think.
only hope for answers will have to come from Amy.
Right?
Okay, so what'd you find?
Less than nothing. Not even mouse droppings.
You found no
But
evidence
we're going to have
that
to make some
an
more
animal or any kind of wildlife could have caused scratching,
stairs.
growling, howling, any of that stuff.
Correct.
Well, I appreciate your time and your help. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm seeing that dead teenage girl again.
How might the living experience her?
That might be enough.
I know that when she gets upset, she might scratch people. She also, can make people feel really, really cold or hot. Dead girl's out here, and I hear crying from back there, weeping. So I'm thinking maybe the living are hearing a female crying and weeping.
So far, I've got a client who believes the paranormal is ripping her family apart. She also believes someone killed themselves in our house. So I'm at the library to see if that's true. Sure enough, I find a man named Anthony Ventimiglia who hung himself right in Linda's basement. So I got a local PI looking into this suicide for me, and he tells me the poor guy who hung himself in Linda's house had a long, sad history of mental illness. Okay, so what did you find out about this guy's background?
Well, we know that Anthony Ventimiglia came to the United States, son of Italian immigrants. His father, Vincenzo, was a laborer for the Boston and Maine Railroad.
Like I said, the only way to be able to look at this is to take it down.
Mental health issues. He was hospitalized at the Norwich State Hospital until his death in 1938.
Okay, so it's 1938, Vincenzo's dead. So what happens to Anthony?
Anthony ends up enlisting in the United States Army and actually serves in World War II as a warrant officer.
Okay, that tells me a lot about the guy already. I mean, he had to be enlisted at some point, becomes a warrant officer, which, when I was in the Marine Corps, was a lot more respected than your regular officer.
Correct.
All right, so Jimmy, when does he wind up here?
In 1959, Anthony and his mother, Dominica, buy this house right here and actually are the first residents of this house.
Okay, so him and his mother?
Correct.
Okay, married, kids?
He never got married and he didn't have any kids.
All right, so Jimmy, when does this guy start going a little crazy?
Well, it's hard to pinpoint an exact time. By
That's the question. Do I want to keep it like that?
Episodes.
Cause you gotta remember it, that lava's will light that up at night, like it's doing now.
Kill anyone who approached him.
Okay, does he ever get arrested for that?
No, he never gets arrested.
All right, do we know if he ever had counseling, medication?
It doesn't appear that he did. It appears that he became more and more of a recluse and confined himself to the house.
Oh no.
When did he kill himself?
November 14th, 1987. Anthony is 70 years old.
Oh no, I kind of like the bottom on it, you know.
All right, so where's he wind up hanging himself?
According to the police report, he hung himself right here in the basement on the center beam.
Okay, so it's possible he hung himself.
All right, I'm gonna put the bottom on it.
Okay, so now Anthony's dead. What happens to the house?
Believe it or not, Dominica is still alive. And she's forced to sell the house and move into a nursing home. And she dies in 1989 at the age of 102.
It's a pretty sad story because this guy had a lot of potential.
He did. Unfortunately, he had some of the same mental health issues that his father had.
Wow, it doesn't feel good in this area. I hear a man crying over there, and he's sitting on a chair, and he's crying. Maybe he's like 50. Maybe a little older, maybe more, probably 60s. Something very, very traumatic happened to him, and he's not dealing with it well. But I think people would feel that depression down here. I do. Yeah, I just feel anxiety. I feel cold over there. I feel stressed. I feel chaos. It's kind of making me a little crazy in my mind. Yeah, my head spins. You know, somebody dropped dead here. Male dead. Boom.
Then I might do
For more information about the
this
show,
here.
and if you need us to investigate unexplained activity in your home,
please visit travelchannel.com/the-dead-files. Click on Help Me Dead Files to submit your story.
What, a half block going there? What's going on here?
Can you feel your heart race while totally relaxed? Can you feel the pull of gravity as you easily climb upward?
What if I run it a block, just one of these blocks straight down? You know what I mean?
Feel lost while in complete control?
Yes.
When you're free. The 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Ashley Home Store Stars and Stripes mattress.
Do I want that to connect like that?
$1,200 on select Sealy and Beauty Rest adjustable sets. Get 0% interest for 6 years.
Or make it a whole block.
#1 furniture and mattress store. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Is Bud Light Orange coming back this summer and never leaving? And brewed with real orange
like
juice?
that.
The answer is yes. Yes.
I think like that.
And yes.
See, I got to make this look realistic. I might have to run pillars down somewhere. 'Cause this actually wouldn't be standing up by itself. There's no way.
E-Trade Core Portfolios is an easy automated way to get invested. We'll save you time by building, monitoring, and managing a portfolio for you, and provide all hands-on-deck support when you need it, helping you become top dog.
Burger King asked if the French toast sandwich.
I don't know if I'll come all the way to the ground with it, but we'll see.
Sweet. Sweet and savory. Why choose when you can have both? Introducing the new French toast sandwich, only at Burger King.
Just a bug.
I like that design right there. I like that a lot.
Right now at Kohl's, shop hundreds of epic deals, no coupons needed. Plus, get Kohl's Cash. Family tees start at $6.99. Swimwear starting at $11.99. Men's flip-flops, $9.99. Bath towels and pillows, just $2.99. It's not your everyday sale. Right now at Kohl's.
At Boar's Head, we believe culinary journeys don't always need a passport. So when we crafted our Madrasala curry chicken, we did the traveling for you. Masterfully seasoned with layers of Indian spices, then slow roasted for an aromatic fusion of exotic flavor. Taste
Really?
the vibrance of India.
Where's
Now
all my
at your
blocks
belly.
going?
Madrasala curry chicken, only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
The only thing we love more than slinging
Excuse me.
Showing folks how easy it is.
You got a good grip, bro. Explore all the possibilities.
Oh, Sling TV.
Your first time slinging, as always. So special.
I cried my first time.
Nick is a very generous slinger.
I like to share.
Stop paying too much for TV. For a limited time, get all your favorite live TV channels. Only $15 for your first month at slingtv.com.
This week on Ripley's, believe it or not, I'm a genetic.
Yeah, but we know that this is not going to work right here. That's got to go. I don't like it.
You know, another thing got my attention in research. Back in the 90s, a dead body was found a couple of thousand feet from Linda's house. I'm heading over to meet a former cop who's familiar with the case. And he says the victim was a rich kid who got in way over his head. Mike, I appreciate you helping me out with this case. Now, the body they found right by my client's property, what can you tell me about that?
It was the body of James Connor. He's an individual who went to a prestigious private school and he went to college at Southern Connecticut State University. His nickname was Captain Jim because he had a business piloting yachts in the area.
Okay, so this guy sounds like he came from the upper crust of society, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
I think he fell into the wrong crowd, got addicted to crack cocaine. Well, on August 23rd, 1998, that's when Connor leaves a bar in Essex. He drives down to New London to a drug haven to score some crack cocaine from three thugs. One of them was named Gregory Pierre, a.k.a. Coyote.
I can see where this is going already, but all right, so what happens next?
Coyote and two of his thugs. They decide to rob Connor instead of selling the crack cocaine. And I think basically they beat him to death. He with metal pipes, but they also shot him twice in the head.
Okay, so Mike, what was the official cause of death?
Initially, they
Another
believed the
gander
cause of
this
death
now.
was the gunshot wound, probably the loss of blood.
Okay.
But as they further looked into it,
Damn
there
it,
was multiple
James.
blows to the head with these metal pipes. And actually, one report says they actually put a pipe down his throat and snapped his neck.
Oh, okay. So they kill this rich guy. What do these thugs do next?
They tried to hide the evidence. They dump his body, probably within 1,000 feet of your client's house. Well, then they drive Connor's car down here, and they actually try to sink it in this pond right here, which is crazy because the police department is right next to the pond.
Yeah, I done seen this show.
Yeah, the police found the car
I'm about to
earlier
stop
this morning,
recording
it didn't
and
sink.
get
It was only
situated and
partially
find something else to
So how'd they wind
watch.
up catching these 3 months?
But anyhow,
They were sloppy criminals.
I like.
They actually
I mean, I don't want the whole building like this.
Okay.
But I need to make it look like this. These are being held up somehow. So I'm thinking about running, you know, leaving that like that. Then building something around this, but a different block.
Charged with felony murder.
Because I don't want to see these boxes. I don't want to see these hoppers.
85 years in jail.
And I really don't want to
So, Mike, you
see
and I both worked the crack epidemic
the
back
light,
in day.
the
Very rare, though,
redstone,
that you
you
see
know,
somebody
torches
from a
neither,
affluent
be honest with
community
you.
get mixed up with crack. Obviously, he had no street smarts.
So,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
doesn't sound
know.
like he
I'll
was
be back.
Smart enough to know what was actually going to happen to him.
Okay.